step beyond your wildest imagination. A billion-dollar dream come true. Donald J. Trump's Taj Mahal, the eighth wonder of the world.
In a world filled with seemingly endless limitations, Toshiba builds portable computers that know no bounds. Toshiba portable computers. Take it. See how far you can go.
95 cents a minute, $2 first minute. 1-900-HOT-ONES.
If you're a teen who needs someone to talk to, call Voyage House at 545-2910.
It's been a game of defense so far as the Philadelphia 76ers have held Detroit Pistons at 44%. But on the other hand, Dennis Rodman and the defensive stingy Detroit Pistons have held the 76ers to 43%. So it's been a good defensive battle so far. And it's something you would expect in a game this big.
Well, and something you can look forward to throughout the playoffs, no matter what games you're watching, because teams really tighten the screws defensively.
Well, and this is going to be the start of it for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're going to find out exactly what defense is, what the playoffs are all about, although they do have some experience in that matter. But this is where you really find out what the playoffs are all about. And Detroit Pistons, it's a good place to start because they are the best team defensively in the league, just giving up not quite 98 points per game.
23-21 as Edwards makes the first free throw. And drains the second. Oh, a 1.6er lead as they bring it up. Dawkins, along with Ron Anderson, Hersey Hawkins, Charles Barkley, and Rick Mahorn. Hawk, ball away. Not there. Rebound, Rodman.
No arc on the ball. Hawks got to get it up.
Isaiah lob and picked out of the air by Charles. Great defensive play by Charlie. Driving, Dawkins. No, Charles had the rebound, lost it. Here comes Isaiah. Running the other way. Thomas, little jumper. That won't go. Rebound, Ron Anderson. A little bit of a track meet, and then Ron Anderson says, whoa, let's slow it down here.
John Sally is now on Charles Barkley. See if they can get him the ball. See if Charles can make a move on him.
Barkley fires over him and scores. Sally tried to take away the drive and gave him ground outside. Thomas, Rodman, Vinnie Johnson, Sally, and Edwards. And they've got everybody out high now as Isaiah works the left sideline right in front of Chuck Daly in the Detroit bench. Isaiah, a little isolation for him, goes up, around the rim and off. Rebound, Ron Anderson again. Two big rebounds, and that's the end of the period. So, we have played one quarter. The Sixers 25, the Pistons 22.
The team is ready, and the station is ready. Poised for the playoffs, the Sixers on PHL 17.
Now you can double your fun when you see your Cadillac Super Network dealer. First, save $1,000 on a new limited edition Liberty Eldorado or Coupe de Ville because you'll get a full cabriolet roof at no extra charge and up to $2,000 cash back direct from Cadillac. Then enter our Liberty Weekend contest. You could win a free vacation at Carnival's new Crystal Palace Resort and Casino in the Bahamas. So hurry in for the Liberty Edition and for the Liberty Weekend at participating Super Network dealers.
For about $2 million, you can get a lawnmower built as tough as a John Deere. Or one as powerful for around $100,000. But why would you do that? During deer season, you can get a genuine John Deere STX lawn tractor starting at only $17.99. But hurry, deer season ends May 31st. See your local John Deere dealer in Norristown, Pottstown, Wilmington, or Shiloh. Check the yellow pages for the dealer nearest you.
In Paris, they lined up in the streets. In Rome, it was standing room only. In L.A. and New York, his concerts sold out in an hour. So if you want to see Paul McCartney and his new band, get in line early and get out your Visa card. Because a concert like this doesn't take place every day, and it doesn't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
25-22, Sixers lead the Pistons. We played one period. We would be remiss, Steve, if we did not mention the fact that, of course, the Sixers playing shorthanded again tonight in the absence of Derek Smith and Bob Thornton, two players who will be very, very important to the Sixers throughout the playoffs, and of course have been important throughout the course of this season and the success that the Sixers have enjoyed. Anderson, a runner that's good. And that quickly, the Sixers, to start the second quarter, build a 5-point lead, 27-22. Benny Johnson, the human microwave, misses his first try. He has not had a good shooting year. Hersey turned the corner on him and then is fouled by Benny Johnson. Hersey showed a little quickness there, getting around the corner on Benny Johnson.
Well, Benny was, take a look. Benny was a half a step behind. The only alternative he had was to foul Hawk. Hawk made an excellent move going to the basket. He was able to get that shoulder by him.
And he misses the first.
Hawk was, what, one point shy of career high last night. He had 31 points.
And if he hadn't been taken out and rested as the Sixers had the game in hand, he certainly would have probably established a new career high. He really had a fine ball game. And that's one of the things, you know, I mentioned it last night, that Hersey, the consistency that he's found this year, if he has a bad game, as he did the game prior to that against Charlotte, he bounces right back with a big ball game. And he did that against Indiana. Driving, Charles, and he scores.
You know what's going to be interesting in this ball game, if the 76ers can get up 10 or 12 points, they're up 8 right now. We'll see what the Detroit Pistons will do, because this is not a game they need. Obviously, the 76ers do need this one, but we'll see what if Chuck kind of starts pulling guys and playing everybody. We'll just wait and see if they have that 10 or 12 point lead.
McGuire, jumper good, baseline left.
If they can get a 10 or 12 point lead.
Well, you knew the Sixers were ready. They were the adrenaline, if nothing else. I think if you were ever going to talk about fatigue being a factor, you can almost wipe that out just because of the adrenaline. They really pumped up. Ball tapped out of bounds, and Kenny Payne will check in. So Payne will see early minutes once again this evening, and again we mentioned that in the absence of Derek Smith, kind of Kenny's mentor, and Bob Thornton.
Yeah, 13 minutes last night. He had 10 points, hit 5 of 6 shots. So quality minutes for the first-round draft pick.
Charles, a rainbow that won't go down, and Isaiah, the long rebound. Isaiah tried to go behind his back and threw it away. And a jump ball called. Isaiah with an error there in the transition. Kenny Payne will step in with Sally.
Charles Barkley will try to steal this tip. John Sally should be able to get it. Now Charles won't be able to steal it because they've got 3 Detroit Pistons very close together.
Ball pops up in the air, and we're going to do it all over again. Look at Jimmy. Capers hammers it on the floor a few times and then threw it up. Sally just caught it. They're going to do it again, I think.
He can't catch it.
Well, Jake indicated like that it was a poor toss.
John Sally tipped it and then caught it, which is totally illegal.
Jake couldn't believe it. Jake wanted to throw it up again, wanted him to do it all over.
No, that was enough. Throw it up twice. If we can't get it,
right,
yeah. give it to the team in red.
32-24, an 8-point-6er lead. Dawkins, Anderson, Payne, Barkley, and Mahorn. Barkley against Sally. Backdoor Anderson running in, and a foul. Good pass by Charles.
An excellent pass. Once again, Vinnie Johnson about a whole step behind the cutting Ron Anderson. A tremendous pass. Take a look at it. Vinnie's got his back to the ball. Ron Anderson catches. Bill Lambier comes over, and for Bill, that's his third.
Anderson, nothing but net. Edwards comes back in. Lambier comes out. Scott Brooks checks in for the Sixers.
Ron Anderson, last 3 games, been averaging 17.5 points per game, which is tremendous coming off the bench.
And he makes the second one, and we're going to see Kurt Nymphius in a moment as he heads down to the scorer's table.
76ers going to their half-court trap.
Baseline jumper. Nope. And the rebound, Rick Mahorn. Brooks. For Kenny Payne. He unloads. Nope. The air ball picked out of the air by Ron Anderson. That wouldn't go in. Sally the rebound. And a reach-in foul.
Quick call. Good call, though, on by Jake. And this copyright program is presented by the authority of the NBA and the Philadelphia 76ers. Any rebroadcast without express written permission is prohibited.
Oh, you talk about Chuck going to his bench. How about the look that Jimmy Lynam shows him now? There is Edwards. No, but a whistle, and Edwards is going to get to the line. This is Brooks at the lead with Kenny Payne, Ron Anderson, Kurt Nymphius, and Charles Barkley. So only Charles on the floor for in terms of Jimmy's starters.
I think the point that you hit on earlier, as far as the adrenaline and everything taking over for the Philadelphia 76ers, I don't think anybody would get tired tonight, as the starting 5 anyway, if they had to play 40 minutes.
Edwards missed the second. Nymphius gobbles up the rebound.
You can go a long time on adrenaline.
Anderson. Barkley trying to post Sally. Ron Anderson from outside, knocked it in. Ron Anderson. 36-25. Aguirre. Baseline goes up, no, taps it up, and it's good. Aguirre following his own miss.
Another tremendous post-up player for his size, isn't he? He's got a lot of strength going to the basket.
Ron Anderson, fall away, short. Rebound, Benny Johnson. Weaving through traffic, fires on the move, in and out. Rebound, Isaiah lays it off, and layup good.
Very unselfish play that time by Isaiah. Realized that possibly having the shot blocked from behind, dished it off to Mark Aguirre, who made the easy one.
After a 9-2 run by the Sixers, now it's Detroit with a little run of their own. Kenny Payne, a bounce to Charles. Barkley turns, fires, scores. Charles right in Sally's face. 38-29.
Barkley has made 3 outside jump shots now, so they're